Hey everybody, welcome back to Brent's Backyard Redneckery. Today, I'm going to show you how to start a pineapple plant from the top of a pineapple. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll tell you what you need to do. First things first, I'm going to have a pretty decent pineapple that's nice and ripe. Got a big, beautiful green head of hair on it. We're going to cut the top off of this thing and then peel off all these little, I don't know, dead leaves, I guess, and expose the roots in there, and then we're going to put it in some water. And the first time I saw this was from a guy called Lead Farmer 73. Because, you know, I'm experimental with my seeds. I like to try and grow anything I can. Whatever I buy, if it has a seed in it, I just want to try it, just for the heck of it. And then came across this guy's channel, thought, I'm going to try and do that myself. And so far, I have two that have grown to be about this big around, and one that's a little smaller. I just planted one, and now I'm going to do another one. But today, I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, if you're smart, you'll use an old cookie sheet because you don't want to piss off your wife using a new one. So we'll go ahead. We're going to cut this off of here. Pretty close to the top. And of course, I'm going to eat the pineapple, so I'll shave that later. Now, this is what we're going to plant. Once we get this off of here, I'm going to start pulling off leaves and exposing where the little roots are going to be. One other thing you're going to want once you get here and get this thing cut down, we're going to put it in a jar. That's a quart jar. We're going to use distilled water. Me, simple truth. Because Kroger is cheap and I'm cheap. All right, so these leaves, you're just going to want to grab them and peel them off of here so we can expose what's underneath. Usually use a pair of pliers, but I forgot to grab them. So it'll be all right. Get all these dead, ugly things off of here. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so there's all our dead ones are coming off. Sometimes you'll be able to see the little hairs in here, but I don't know, it's not going to focus on there. But you'll see little root looking things that'll be coming off of underneath there. There's a little bitty one right there that you're not going to be able to see because it keeps focusing on my ugly mug. So anyway, once you get these pulled back, expose it about that far, should be good. Like where the leaves have attached, that's usually where I see the roots start coming out, is from right here. So next thing you're going to want to do, take your jar, drop your knife on the floor. Just fill this up with some water. Drink the rest, of course. Plop this down in there to where that's completely submerged about that far. I'm not exactly sure how this works because I don't study enough for plant life, but I do know that it does work. And here in a couple weeks, we'll check this again and we'll see there'll be little roots starting to pop out of this thing. Now, one thing you're going to want to do, after a couple days, this is going to get really cloudy. You're going to want to dump it, put in new water, drop this back in. And then usually it's about a week before you'll need to change it again. But just be on the lookout for little dangly roots that'll start growing in there. And that is how you grow a pineapple from an old pineapple. Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead, give me a thumbs up. If you liked it enough, share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Come back next time and I'll tell you what you need to do. Have a good one. One thing I almost forgot. When you're done with your pineapple, you can set it on a grow lamp. You can set it on your countertop. It really doesn't matter. As long as it stays a little bit warm, it'll grow. All right. Thanks.